You're watching UK Supercross on Channel 4.
I've got my pointy finger. I've got my... Yep, it's round 2 at UK Supercross. Let's check it out. What's it like being such a local hero?
Don't know what you're talking about. Don't know, no. It's...
They've all come here to see you, Gordon. Don't be so modest. Is it pressure for you to live up to, having so many of your fans took up tonight?
No, not really. I take it as fun, really, you know. It's mega. If I weren't here, it wouldn't be fun. Like, if I was sitting here on my own and going out and riding around in the stadium on my own, it wouldn't be a lot of crack. You know, the fans make it. That's where it's all at, and them blowing their horns and screaming and shouting just makes it all worthwhile.
Have you tried picking your nose with that one? Could be painful.
Just woke up. I've had a couple hours sleep this afternoon.
Did nothing. These are the championship standings after round 1 in both classes.
You're watching UK Supercross.
The Red Bull Freestyle Supercross competition is one of the highlights of this season's championship.
Freestyle is a spin-off of Supercross. It's a very big scene here at the UK Supercross Championship. We have 5 of the best riders in the country competing in the jump-off. What we have is a noise meter, so the riders are actually judged by the crowd. So the more applause the riders get and the higher the reading on the noise meter, that is how we decide who is the eventual winner of the competition.
I don't get scared doing jumps, I get a buzz from it. I'm not feared by it at all. First of all, judging the distance on the ramp itself is quite a task. You have to be mentally prepared for knowing what trick you're going to do when you're in the air. Well, one of the first tricks I learned was a heel clicker. It's quite simple. We just keep your hands on the handlebars and swing both legs round and click your heels together over the front of the handlebars. I think the crowd enjoy that one. But what you'll see is some Superman seat grabs. When we're going over the jump, one hand on the handlebar and grab the seat and stretch your legs off the back as far as you can. We have a can-can, which is 2 feet over to the side, an Indian, which is where you scissor kick your legs to the side. I just enjoy myself. I just love racing motocross, supercross, and now freestyle as well. I just enjoy riding my bike.
You're watching UK Supercross on Channel 4.
The final of the 1-2-5s in round 2. And can anyone catch Stephen's sword? Again, Sword takes the lead, or the whole shot, after the first corner.
Just rode my own race, managed to pull away a little bit. It's better for me that way because I've got no pressure and stuff like that, so and I'm able to ride my own race and pick my own lines. So yeah, I'm really happy.
Sword on his Husqvarna bike established a good lead on his rivals, and once out in front, no one could catch him.
My name's Gordon Crocker and this is UK Supercross on Channel 4.
Racing's in your blood, it just comes out naturally. You race as hard as you can, you give as hard as you can give. My mom. My Vaughn. His name's Dave. It's his fault, he started it all. This is Nick. He's the spanner man, works in the bikes, sorts out all the nuts and bolts.
And eats all the food.
Eats all the food. That's it. Ready to go to work.
We've had a really good year. He's retained his British Championship crown, and he was also third in the World Championships this year, so on the whole we've had a really successful year. Crockard's style, very controlled yet eccentrically flamboyant. My job as a mechanic, we basically look after fixing the bike, if you like, preparing it, make sure it's clean, tidy and race-worthy.
With Supercross, you would tend to ride it a lot more. You would be more careful and be very precise in where you land and turn, and you know, you wouldn't make so many big close crashes. You know, you'd be a lot more safe. It's a little bit different mentality that you need as opposed to outdoor racing, because it's tight and twisty, and the main, you know, obstacles are the actual jumps. You have to clear and pass the jumps cleanly, or else, you know, you lose a lot of time. If you decide that you're going to jump something, it's either all or nothing. You know, it's either you're going to clear the second mound or else you're not. So it is total. You can't be half-hearted. You're putting your neck on the line, and you're asking yourself questions. You know, can I make this? Can I not? It's a little bit Evel Knievel, sort of. You know, that type of racing.
This is UK Supercross.
Final in round 2 is I want to make up for last night's disappointment, basically. But again, I want to keep calm. I don't want to get excited and make a whole mess of it. So just trying to keep my feet on the ground, just have a good race.
And the final's the final. You know, anything can happen.
The start was quite interesting. I was right on the inside, and it worked out quite nicely. I got into the first corner around about top 3. Warren's 100%. I mean, he doesn't complain about any of my racing tactics, and I don't have any problems with his.
Got a brilliant start. I got the whole shot, and I was leading the final.
I had to work pretty hard to pass like some of the guys that I was racing with, but no, it came out okay.
It's great being the underdog sometimes. It sort of G's you up a little bit to really try and stick in front of him and hold him off.
It's pretty rough and tough. You've got to be on your guard, you know, you don't leave any open doors, and you're going to get pushed around if you're a bit of a softie, so you got to be pretty aware that anybody will take you out at any time, even if they are your friend. One section of track in the whips where I felt really confident. I knew that I had a good line down the inside and would be able to, you know, make the pass down there.
The Irish fans were brilliant. I mean, I know I give them the biggest cheer of the night when Gordon passed me, so I mean, as long as they enjoyed it, that's fine with me.
Bit of a contact sport, Supercross, you can get away with that. You know, the riders don't have a problem with it if they're professional enough that they'll accept that you're just eager to get past and you're not trying to hurt them or take them down. You just want to show that you're serious about passing them.
The track, as it become more rutted and grooved out, it really wasn't my sort of going. Basically, I was just trying to hang on to get some decent points.
The crowd yelling and screaming, you know the pressure's on, so you just have to be very, very relaxed. Absolutely delighted, almost satisfied, I think you could say. But I do it to win basically, and really, really pleased. Feel really good. It's nice to get the win. I can do this every day, you know, it's no problem. Just such a good inner feeling, you know, it's really, really good.
Mark Hucklebridge's late charge put him ahead of Warren Edwards, but Gordon's win was just the crack for his fans.
After 2 rounds, Stephen Sword leads the 125cc Pro class. In the 250s, guest rider Crockard leads, but Mark Huckabridge in second could get his chance in round 3.
Well, that's it from Belfast and rounds 1 and 2 of UK Supercross. I've had a cracking time, I'm completely hooked, and I cannot wait for the next event at Birmingham's NEC. I hope you join me there.
And that'll be at the same time next Saturday. In a moment, come behind the scenes to share the incredible